Hi, my name is Casey Elliott, and this is my demonstration speech for Public Speaking 231. So what I have decided to demonstrate for you today is the Heimlich maneuver on an infant. And an infant is between the ages of newborn up until age 1. So the reason that I have picked this is because I actually have had to do the Heimlich maneuver on my son. He was, I don't know, maybe about 10 months old. And he was sitting there on the kitchen counter while I was standing there beside him doing some chores, and he was eating some muffin, and he ate some of the muffin, and all of a sudden I didn't hear him babbling anymore, and I looked at him and he was choking. The reason that I knew he was choking is because there are signs to look for. First off, if your baby, like baby Billy here, this is my son's doll, if baby Billy, or my son in that instance, was coughing, crying, or audibly making noises, then they are not truly choking. Give them the opportunity to try and cough out whatever object or food is stuck in their airway. You also might hear a noise called a stridor, which is a high-pitched wheezing noise upon inspiration. So if you hear that noise, then that can sometimes be indicative of choking as well. So what you're going to want to do is, oh no, baby Billy is choking. He is not crying. There is no sound, and he cannot breathe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab baby Billy, and I'm going to straddle him across my forearm here, okay? And sometimes if these kids are bigger, like my son was 10 months old, I had to get down into kind of a squatted position like this and have more weight to bear on my leg. So if you need to do that, that's fine. So you can bend forward. You want to keep the head supported so that you keep the airway open. Make sure that you don't put your fingers over the nose or the mouth. You want to give the body the opportunity to expel whatever the object is, all right? So you're going to take your hand, you're going to feel on the back, and you want to hit between the breast blades of the shoulder blades. So we're going to do 5 blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's important to be forceful. You're not going to hurt them the way that you think you would be. It's better to be forceful to get the object out than to not be forceful enough. So you're going to do that 2 times. By this point, the object might have come out. If it has, then you can stop doing the back blows. If you're unsure, you can flip them. Look inside their mouth. Maybe the object is hanging in there and you need to pull it out. Okay, so baby Billy is still choking. So if that doesn't work, then what we can do is we can still lay them on our forearm like this. We're going to still angle them down to let gravity help take its toll. We're going to support the head. And you're going to take 2 to 3 fingers. I say it really depends on the size of the child. So in my instance, my son was about 10 months old. So I used 3 fingers, and this was how I eventually got the piece of muffin out. So you're going to take your 3 fingers. You're going to imagine a line that connects the nipples. And you're going to take those 3 fingers and you're going to go down to where the breastbone is, the sternum. And you're going to do forceful compressions. And you want to go about 1 inch in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can do a check of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hopefully the object is going to come out. In the event that your child does quit breathing completely, and they lose consciousness, and you know that you need to administer CPR, you need to call 911 first and then administer CPR. If someone else is with you, then you need to tell them to call 911 because every second is precious. So we saved baby Billy. He spit out his muffin, and we are good to go. So in conclusion, it is important for everyone to know the Heimlich maneuver, and I think it's especially important for people to know the Heimlich maneuver on babies and infants because they're more apt to get choked than other people. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful for you, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.